Day 22 of the magic before your very eyes. 7 years ago, when I first discovered the secret and the magical power of gratitude, I made a list of all my desires. It was going to be a long list. At the time, there seemed to be no possible way my desires could come true. Nevertheless, I took my top 10 desires and carried them with me on a piece of paper every day. Whenever I had the opportunity, I would take my list and read them through, giving as much gratitude with each desire as I could, as though I had received it. With my number one desire, a desire I wanted more than anything else, I kept it constantly in my mind, and I would say thank you, the magic words thank you, for multiple times throughout the day, and feel that it had come true. One by one, every desire on the list magically appeared before my eyes. As I received my desires, I would cross them off the list, and then I would have a new desire I would add to my list. On my desires, there was an original long list of travel to Bora Bora near Tahiti. After spending a beautiful week in the exact place in Bora Bora I had listed, another beautiful thing happened. I was flying to the mainland of Tahiti on my way home when the airplane stopped en route to pick up passengers. The flight had been empty, but it filled to the brim with native Tahitians, and suddenly laughter, smiling faces and happiness was palpable, surrounded me. As I enjoyed the short flight with these beautiful people, it became crystal clear to me that the reason why I was there was to be so happy. I was very grateful, and they were grateful and I was so grateful to be alive. They were grateful to be on the aeroplane. They were grateful for each other, and also they were grateful that they were going to another place. They were grateful for everything. I could have stayed on the plane and travelled around the world with them. It felt so good to be with them. And then it struck me as I received my final desire. Bora Bora was my last desire on the original long list, and the reason why I was on the plane was before my very eyes gratitude. I've shared this story as an inspiration for you because no matter how big your desires seem to be, you can receive them through gratitude. Even more than that, gratitude can bring you joy and happiness for your life and that you've never felt before, and it is truly priceless. From the time I began using gratitude in the law of attraction to the time I received my final desire on the original list was 4 years. I gave you an idea of the enormous of receiving all my desires in the amount of time. When I created my desire list, my company was $2 million in debt. I had 2 months before I could be forced to shut down, or I would lose my home and everything I owned. The money I owed on my personal credit cards was a small fortune, and yet my desire list was to own a big house overlooking the ocean, travel to exotic places in the world, to have paid off all my debts, to expand my company, to restore every relationship to its best I could, improve the quality of my family's life, to be 100% healthy again, and to have unlimited energy and excitement for life, along with the usual list of marital things. And my number one desire, which seemed like an absolute impossibility was to many people around me, was to bring joy to millions of people around the world and the amount of people I work with. The very first desire I received was bringing joy to millions of people through my work. The rest of my desires magically followed, one by one, as they appeared before my eyes. I crossed them off my list. So now it's your turn to use gratitude's magical power to make your desires appear before your very eyes. At the start of the day, take your top 10 desires that you've created, read through them, each sentence of desire on your list, and for 1 minute imagine and visualize you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can, as if you have them now. Carry your desire list with you today in your pocket, and at least 2 occasions of the day take out the list and read through it and feel as much gratitude as you have for each one. If you want your desire to come true quickly, I would highly recommend that you carry your desire list with you in your wallet or purse from this day forward, and whenever you have time, open it, read it, and feel as much gratitude as you can for each one. When your desires appear before your very eyes, cross them off your list and then add more. And if you're like me, each time you cross off a desire from your list will bring tears of joy because it seemed impossible was made possible through the magical power of gratitude. So the magic practice number 22, before your very eyes. So again, in the morning, count your 10 blessings, write down why you're grateful for them, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel grateful for all the blessings coming your way. Start your day, take your top 10 desire list that you've created. Read through each sentence of your desire on the list for 1 minute. Imagine and visualize that you have received your desire. Feel as much gratitude as you can. Carry your desire list with the carry your desire list with you today in your pocket. On the list of on at least 2 occasions in the day, take your list, read it through and feel as much gratitude as you can. And before you go to sleep at night, hold the gratitude rock in your hand and give thanks for the best thing that happened to you throughout the day.